Hey, what's up boys, back with some more videos, back with another year of content. Not sure when I'm going to be posting this video, but today it is Easter Sunday, so March 31st. I wanted to do a lot of stuff over the winter time, but due to a lot of financial stuff going on and just not having enough work besides to pay my bills, we really haven't done anything to the car or the stroker motor build that was supposed to be done, or at least a good chunk of it done by this time this year. But we are going to be changing up the car a little bit this year. Just because I don't have the money to put all the stroker together and do all the stuff that includes that's included with doing the stroker, like a standalone and shaving the engine bay and all that stuff. We are going to be putting a front valance on the car and a rear valance, so we're gonna be doing those around the same time. As you guys know, if you guys have been following the channel, I do have a full late model BBS kit, which I can show you over here in a minute. But I have the entire kit already ready for the car. But since I had to do the stroker motor because the current motor that's in the car, which is a stock motor, is kind of on its way out, it's the best to just go ahead and get it done and not worry about trying to do anything crazy, because to put the body kit on, I do have to get the rust fixed. That's where the fenders are. I gotta get new fenders put on, just a bunch of stuff, including painting the entire car. So I don't have the money for that this year. So what we're going to be doing is going ahead and doing a front valance and rear valance on the car to change it up for this year, and hopefully it looks pretty good. I think it's going to look pretty dope. We're going to be ordering a Pfeba front lip, which is a late model kit, obviously made from like 88 on. Some people like the kit, some people don't, but we're just going to get the rear valance. I'll show a little picture of the front. On the actual kit, the front bumper cover is different. It's almost like the MTEC 2 bumper cover, where it's like all one molded piece. But we're not gonna be doing that. We're just gonna keep the stock bumper. So I'm gonna show you my valance setup here in a second. I just been running a IS lip for the past couple of years, and it's broken right now, and I'm just tired of smashing it all the time. And I was gonna go ahead and buy a new lip, which was like $100 something, and then I was gonna do the little splitter that goes underneath of it, and then that put me like closer to like $250. So I figured, for like another $125 more, I might as well buy this used piece and get it fixed up and then put it on the car for this year, because I really do like the piece itself. I just never got around to getting one, so this is my chance to get one now, and I want to change up the look for this year until we do the BBS kit. But for now, it's just what it's going to be, just to do a little bit of change. So I'm going to show you what it looks like on the front, and then I'm going to order it today. It'll probably take a couple weeks to get here. And it does have, I think it's had some repairs before. He sent me a video of it from my friend E30 World Shop. I'm buying it from him. If you guys seen him on Instagram, I'm buying that from him. So that should be here probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks or whatever it is, because it's coming from the Ukraine, I believe. But yeah, the car hasn't been driven too much this winter time. I've drove it a few times, but it's just been sitting here with the car cover like you've seen. So I'm gonna show you the front real quick, and then this episode is just gonna basically be getting the piece, showing you what the piece looks like, and then doing a little bit of history on the kit. And then the part 2 of this episode is going to be me doing the little body work to it, because I think there's like some scratches I want to get rid of. Doing the little body work to it, learn how to do that, and painting it probably the same Rust-Oleum red as the front bumper is and the front valance is now, because it's pretty close to the Xeno color. Or I might end up doing the Xeno color. I'm not really sure, but I'm going to repaint the front bumper. Like I did this probably 2015. I think I just want to put the new valance on the new bumper, and that's when I did the first paint on it. And it's held up pretty well, but it's starting to get some nicks and everything. So while I'm here, I'm just going to go ahead and spray the front trim, get all that resprayed, and then redo the bumper and match up the Pfeba front lip, so it all matches when it comes to color and everything. Even though it's not the perfect color compared to like the Xeno, it's a lot better than trying to find a wrap and do all that stuff. So let's go ahead and show you this front valance setup I got here. It's kind of ghetto. All right, as you can see, this is the rear valance for the BBS kit. This was the last piece that I got. So this is what's actually going to be going on the car, but it won't be this year. So I'm just going to be doing this temporary. So that's the rear valance. Here's the front valance. Behind my drum set, I got all the parts. I got new old stock side skirts, and then I got a new spoiler as well. So that entire kit's still going on the car. It just won't be right now. But anyways, let's move this a little bit. All right, now, as you can see, turn up the ISO. the front valance is clean. I got the black things in there. I might change those to red when I do the other kit, but just with the theme of the car right now, the black trim, the black accents really go good together with the smoke lights and whatever. But yeah, as you can see, the lip is broken, so we're not even going to worry about fixing it or buying another one. We're just going to go ahead and do the Pfeba. So it's going to cover up obviously this bottom section. I'm not sure how far it's going to sit down, so I might do a splitter for it in the next episode as well, because I'm not sure. I've been trying to get some measurements. I'm not sure how far it sticks down past the valance right here compared to this IS lip. I'm not sure if it sticks down to that point or to this point, because when I'm aired out, I'm pretty close to the ground. So I will be doing a little splitter, but the side has like a spot that comes down and then it comes up in the front on the Pfeba. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to do that, but when the time comes, we're popping this bumper off, redoing the trims on the front, probably repaint the grille, and do all the stuff that I can basically to make it look good. But the car's pretty clean. It's just been sitting here covered up, as you can see. But yeah, this is basically what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to order it tonight, and then in a couple weeks when it comes in or whatever, I'll show you what it looks like, and then we're going to be throwing it on the car itself. But yeah, just overall the paint's not good. It's original Xeno paint. It's been cut and buffed 1,000 times, but the paint wasn't great when I first got it. So, but we're going to be doing the front valance, I think in the Xeno or the Rust-Oleum. I'm not really sure yet. And then that'll help me change up the look, because I've had the car for 16 years now, and I've never had anything on the front. I've only had lips on it. Plus my valance is a little bit bent right there, which you can see, which is unfortunate. But I think it's gotten bent here lately after fucking, bottoming out and all that crap. Still got the Pfeba side skirts, which is another reason I wanted to do the Pfeba on the front, because it kind of goes together. So I'll probably remount those, and hopefully it looks good. And then, like I said, so this is just going to be a little update for this clip, because this is the first episode of the year. So I want to make sure everything looks good. And but yeah, guys, I'll order it tonight, and then I'll see you guys when it comes in, and then we can go ahead and check it out and see what it looks like, condition on it. Then I'll do a little history lesson, and then that'll be into this episode. And then we're going to be doing the paint work and mounting on the car. So I guess on to the next clip. All right, boys. So as you can see, the lip is here. It randomly came. Hopefully the audio is good. This mic's kind of down here, but it said it was going to come. So anyways, I got the package here. I can already see by this corner right here, I've kind of felt it. They did crack it in shipping. Even though it was boxed up, it didn't come boxed up how it came. So I don't know if they took that apart during customs or whatever, or after they put it in the truck or whatever. But anyways, got the lip here. Go ahead and cut it open real quick and see the condition of it. I'm not really too worried about the crack. Like I said, I want to learn how to do some repairs like this. So it's kind of cool that it gives me that experience to do it, but still kind of annoying because it didn't have any crack when I bought it, because he sent me a video of it. So like I said, original Pfeba piece. Let's turn it around. And then we're gonna go test fit it here pretty soon. But this is what it looks like. You can see on the side kind of has a little design or whatever. So I'm definitely gonna do a little bit of repairs here and there and make it look as good as it can. But like I said, this crack right here on the front is definitely something I don't like. I'm gonna try to fix and repair their wannabe repairs that they did with fiberglass. So, but this is what it looks like. Definitely gonna go ahead and give this a fix. Like I said, it's not gonna be a permanent balance. It's just something I'm going to run for now until I get the BBS kit on. But this crack right here is definitely something we're gonna be fixing. So I'm gonna get me a plastic welder and learn how to plastic weld. Let me take you off the tripod and take you up for a close-up.
All right, so like I said, I didn't see this crack at all before, so definitely gonna have to be fixed here really soon, because it goes down there and on the bottom. And then somebody tried to do a fiberglass repair here, didn't do a very good job, so obviously I'll fill that in and just give me a little learning experience on how to do it. But that's what it looks like if you don't know what it looks like. So let's go over, test fit it on the car, and next episode we'll be doing all the repairs, and then of course when I do the paint and then install it. So let's go ahead and take this over to storage and do a little test fit, air the car out, all that good stuff. So yeah, but let me see if I can find the stamp on the back here. I think it's on this side. Yeah, so you can't really see it, but all the stuff over here got the Pfeba logo right there. Got the Pfeba logo right here and has all the numbers and stuff. I'll get closer pictures of that, but see, they tried to do a repair back here, didn't do a very good job. That I'm definitely gonna fix that here soon. Yeah, like I said, it's the original piece from '88, so of course a lot of these had damage on them and everything like that, so hopefully it won't be too hard for me to figure out how to do, but I think with the plastic weld we should be pretty good. So let's go ahead and go test fit her and then see what she looks like on the car. Then we'll decide what type of splitter I'm going to do, because I don't think it's going to be low enough for what I want it, because I don't want the car to be super high in the air like with the front end when I air it out. So really hurting my feelings that this crack is here, but we're going to learn how to fix it up and get a little learning process. Not sure how this is gonna go because I'm using a manual lens, but here's what she looks like. I shot a little video inside doing the test fit, but I just didn't like the photos and I had no space whatsoever to do it. As you see, the way these are designed, the side part comes down and basically touches the ground. If I can focus on that, but the front is up a little bit higher than I would want. I do love the look, it looks really nice, especially obviously after it gets paint masked and everything like that, but when it comes to the front, I'm definitely going to go ahead and lower it with some kind of splitter deal, and we're on uneven pavement, but whatever. But yeah, I do think it looks nice. Not really sure if we're focused or not, can't really see. But yeah, just want to do a little quick test fit out here and then take some photos for Instagram. But yeah, definitely nice, changing up the look of the car. I think it looks good with the side skirts, if I do say so myself. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and take the car back inside after I take some photos for Instagram, and we're gonna go over the history clip because I shot one yesterday and I didn't really care for it, so we're gonna go ahead and do it again. So yeah, looks pretty dope. Definitely excited to get something different on the car for this year. All right guys, so like I said, I filmed this yesterday. I just didn't really like the take, so we're gonna go back over it and we're gonna cover, see if I can get my notes open. We're gonna cover kind of like the little history of the Pfeba brand name and like the aerodynamic stuff. I kind of did some research earlier today, just try to get as much as I could. So I'll throw pictures on the screen while I'm talking. Got the E30 in the background, of course. Hopefully the audio is good because the camera's probably about 3 foot away from me. So when it comes to Pfeba, they were the first to that BMW offered for any kind of like aerodynamic packages or programs, what they called them, like aerodynamic packages. So obviously in Europe, they got the E30s in '82. We didn't get them until '84, but for the '82 and '83, when BMW was making stuff for these, they hired Pfeba to make this lip that my friend Chris had on his car. That was the very first lip, I believe, for the E30 for the early models, and it only fits on like the very early lower valance. So that was basically kind of like the same as the second iteration, which is the one that you see a lot, which is also super rare as well.
with the little fins. I'll show a little picture here. But Pfeba came out basically in 82 or 83 when BMW made them kind of like start the, I guess, the dealer option stuff from BMW that you could get on the car in the very early stages of the chassis. So it predates all the MTEC 1 kits, of course, and basically a lot of other stuff. I think it predates basically everything. The only thing I've seen that was early was like, you know, like the random companies. I think Vestatech had a very early kit, like in 83. So that might have been like maybe the second maker, but obviously Pfeba was all dealer optioned. So if you bought your E30 back then and you wanted to have an aerodynamic kit on it, you would get the Pfeba stuff, because that's basically the only thing that was available. So like I said, there's 3 different variants of the front spoiler. I found a little catalog from 87 online, which I'll throw some pictures in here as well. We have the first one, which is the one that was on my friend Chris's car, which, like I said, is basically the rarest front spoiler. And like I said, they only fit for that like very early Euro balance. And then we have the second variant, which is the one with the little fins inside of it, which is a pretty nice lip. That's like the one that you see for sale if you do see any kind of like Pfeba stuff for sale. Had those, and then there was one more option that was either for, I think it was for the like the convertibles or the 325iXs, but I'm not really sure what they came from. I just saw it in the catalog when it came out in 87, so those were pretty cool. So obviously if you wanted that on your E30 when you bought it, you would just get the dealer to install it for you before you either got your car, or I think you could probably take your car back in there and get the kit molded on and paint matched and everything from the factory. So like I said, there's 3 front variants for the front lips. Around I think 83 and 84, they started doing like the full kit. So they had the rear valance, the front valance, the side skirts, which were there's 2 variants of the side skirts. There were the 3-piece ones, which I was originally going to get, which is like a bottom sill plate, and then it has like 2 ears on each side. Those were actually what I was going to get before I got the Pfeba ones that are in my car now. So basically those were 3-piece. These back here are the 2-piece, and they predate the MTEC 1, but they look a lot like the MTEC 1, except they're just 2 pieces, where the back section is the whole section and then the front caps are separate, which was obviously offered with the full kit that was in the little catalog that I'll throw some pictures up as well. They also had like these weird little, like, I guess they would call them kind of like mud flap deals, like for the iXs and the I guess you saw them on some of the Verts, but I guess they had those. There's a few other companies that did like those little tail pieces in front of the fender and behind the fender. I know Zender did some, and I think possibly another company, but I'm not really sure. So as far as the Pfeba aerodynamic program that BMW made Pfeba make the stuff for the E30s, they didn't do anything else besides front lips, side skirts, rear spoilers, and rear valances. They didn't do anything else like the MTEC stuff did. Like MTEC 1, you know, you had the MTEC 1 steering wheel, the custom interior, the door panels that were custom, I think a shift knob as well, a few other things. So when it comes to Pfeba, they basically did like only aerodynamic stuff, which is pretty cool, obviously. But they have 2 different variants of spoilers as well. So you got the one that's kind of like molded one piece of rubber, and then you have one that has like a it comes off the body and it has like little supports in the middle, which I'll show obviously pictures of those, but I really like those. Another cool little fact that I found, when the early Alpina cars came out, obviously if you know what the Alpina front valance is for the early model stuff, Alpina obviously doesn't make side skirts, so from the factory some cars were fitted with the Pfeba 2-piece side skirts that are my car on Alpina cars, which I thought was also pretty dope. And yeah, I did find a little thing of like the prices that all the pieces would cost. I'll leave like a link down below if you guys want to check out the actual brochure, because somebody scanned it and put it on a PDF file, which I found while I was looking on the internet, so I thought that was pretty dope. But yeah, when it comes to Pfeba, they were basically the first stuff to come out for E30s, like from BMW and like other kits like the Cam A and BBS stuff. So just cool little backstory. As far as my kit, obviously they only made it for the late model stuff from 88 on. I'm not sure how many kits they made or anything like that. And there's only one article that I've seen of that, which I'll throw on the screen. That article, which you see a lot, and then there's a another picture just has like the front of the car, which I'll throw on there as well. Those are like the only 2 that you see from any kind of catalog. So if you guys do have any like catalogs of the later Pfeba stuff, or like a BMW one that has the Pfeba stuff in it, let me know. I'd definitely like to collect that, because I do like collecting stuff like that as well. So yeah, I just wanted to cover somewhat of this little history lesson, because I like doing little history lessons after I find these pieces, and do some research just to show you guys, especially if you guys come across this and you want to do it for yourself. But when it comes to my kit, I pulled a full picture of what the entire kit looks like. The side skirts are like 2 or 3 piece, and they kind of go over the stock trim on the side doors, which I thought was pretty cool. I'm not sure if you just take those off and that goes like right in those little grommets or whatever, but the side skirts, the front is actually 2 pieces like I said, and the top bumper cover section is basically like the M-Tech 2, where it's like a whole different bumper cover compared to the stock, you know, whatever stock bumper would be. And then the rear bumper is, as you've seen from the photo, is all 1 piece. So the bumper cover and the lower valance is all 1 piece. So if you wanted to, you know, run the rear valance, you couldn't run the rear valance without having the bumper cover on it as well. You don't really see the rear too often for sale, or the side skirts. I guess you don't really see the Pfeba stuff like for the late model kit for sale too often. I'm not sure if it was fitted in the US or if they were only fitted overseas. I don't really know that. Obviously you can't really find that information unless you like talk to like somebody that was back in that era or whatever, but I don't think that they were fitted from the dealer here. I know there's been a couple cars, so maybe they just weren't selling very well, because obviously the US kits, we really didn't have too many options for kits, because everything was basically for like the Euro stuff, obviously because the car's coming from Germany. So it was just kind of hard to get any kind of kits. Even the M-Tech 1 kits, those weren't available in the US. I think they were all overseas in the UK and stuff. So I guess America kind of just got shafted on any kind of kits. But if you guys do know anything about the Pfeba kit, when it comes to like the late model stuff, just from what I've researched and I didn't cover, just comment down below. Or if you have any, you know, brochures or any articles or anything like that from back in the day, definitely let me know down below. And I think that's gonna be it for this video. A lot happier with the photos that I took outside and the video I did outside. So hopefully you guys liked the video. I'm trying to step up the editing quality this year, make sure everything is all good, and kind of excelling in the right way of making my content better and everything like that. So anyways guys, thanks for watching the video. Part 2 coming soon. I'm gonna get the plastic welder ordered and the stuff for that, so we can get that front and valance repaired down with the cracks that were on it, and just touch up anything else that has to be on there, like that little crack or that little part where they tried to fiberglass and didn't do a very good job. Definitely getting all that crap out of there. So yeah, part 2 coming soon, and I'm not sure when I'm going to edit this, but we're doing a rear valance as well, so that's going to be another 2-part series as well. So stay tuned to see what that is, and thanks for watching the video as always. Peace.